Hi, it's Foxadillo, and welcome back. I'm here with part 2 of this start to finish journal. Alright, so what I did last time, I finished backing these and cut them out. I backed these as well, and I went ahead and inked both sides. Okay. Another thing I started doing was, I didn't like how bright this was. Like, I didn't feel like it went with it as well. So what I started doing was putting a little bit of distress ink over the napkin. So I'm going to finish doing that on camera. I didn't want to do it completely without you. I wasn't sure it was going to work. So that's why I went ahead and started it. I started it under where I knew the pockets were going to cover anyway. So I didn't feel too bad about, it messing up there. Okay. But I am going to go ahead and just fill in all the spots that are still have the white. And I think that more fits what I'm going for. And I'm not putting very much pressure on the napkin either. Oops, okay. Missed this little corner over here. And under, yeah, just darken that up a lot. Okay. And I think that'll work better with the pockets I have. Yeah. Yeah, I like that pretty well. Okay. I'm going to cut a thumb hole in just one part of the thing. That's why I wasn't too worried about that part, that it didn't stick. So I'm just going to cut that off right now. Okay. Now I will make sure to get glue on that, because I obviously missed that before. Let's go over it more than once and just slide that back in place. And there we go. Need to trim this a little bit. Okay. Okay, and I like how that inside is looking. So I do need to grab my Fabrifix glue. It's just in the cabinet behind me. So, which I store it standing up so that it's ready to go. And I'm just going to glue on this and this. And hope this is not too messy. Okay, so this side is going to be the open side. Oh. You gotta work kind of quick because this glue dries quickly. Alright. Place it there. Maybe for my glob here. Oh, it's starting to drip. Here. spread that out. Oh, that's a mess. Lid on there, because otherwise I'm going to have even bigger mess. Alright. Try to get it kind of even. And I sure did stick that right over the edge of the thumb hole. Yep, that's where it lives now. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and clip that little piece off. Okay, now there's my 2 tuck spots, like so. Okay, make sure that's on tight, and then I'm going to add in some of this color cardstock. Kind of measure it out. I'm just gonna take this way. Just gonna give it a little bit of writing space on the tab, on the tuck spot. Oh, about like that. And I'll make one for this side. Just to add a little more interest to the tuck spots. Like that, and of course I'm going to ink. The fun thing about tearing it in that direction is all the little wispy fibers that you can catch and show a lot more with inking. And this side. Okay. And then, okay, so I'm going to glue these down which way I want them. There and there. Okay, let me grab my little catalog and my glue stick. good and glued. I think my old bone folder is hiding under there. Okay. And hopefully I continue to stay on screen. All right. Okay. Let's take these out. Okay. Now I have these two little butterflies that I cut out of some other some scrapbook paper. Just fussy cut around those. Put this one over here. Yeah, okay. Just gonna glue these down. Okay. And this one. Burnish it down real well. Okay, and then because when I was cutting it out, I cut the little antenna off. I'm just gonna draw them on. Like that, and then I'm going to go ahead and line around each butterfly. I think it makes them stand out a little bit, and it also makes the antennae look like they belong a little bit more. Okay. There's that one. Now this one. And then I missed cutting out a little piece, so I just kind of colored that in there too. This is a super little fine line. Okay, so the, let's see. The only thing left for the cover is a little bit of trim. At the top I was using this little crochet ribbon and just kind of lining it like that. Yeah, right there. So let me find my scissors. And I'm going to trim it right here. And I'm just gonna, well, let me make sure I got the, what I think is the front. I don't know if it matters. Anyway, I'm just gonna run this along my glue stick. I would never think that this would work with a you know, any other glue stick, but I know that it works with this glue. And now just gonna line it up. Like so. And again, take my phone folder. Just make sure everywhere is in contact. Okay. Trim off that. Well, maybe from this side. Trim off the excess. Okay. And there's the cover and the inside. Okay, so now let's go back to working on the little inserts. And where did I set my tab? Okay, here's my We Are Memory Keepers tab maker. And I'm going to put this one in the back. So I'm going to put the tab on this side. Yes, okay, sorry. It took me a little while to figure out if I was doing this correctly. Okay. Now this is double-sided, so it takes a little doing. Okay. And there's that one. Then you just take it on this side. Line it up there, and you take the little... This is a neat little thing. There. So I have the cute little writing card. Okay, and I'm gonna put this one on this side. So I'm just gonna line it up like I did the last time. And punch it. And cut off the excess. So there's those two. And okay, so let me get rid of the little bits. All these little tear pieces. Piece of scrap and this. Okay. Had to clear my table off a little bit. Now I'm gonna round the corners of these. I just think it's cuter, and it'll also rounding the edges of these will help it go in the pockets easier. No, like that. And of course I'll ink these, but I'll do that a little bit later on. Yeah, so like this. And that's how it'll look on the front. Okay, so let's work on the pages now. Now I already have these cut out. And so that's how they'll fit in there. And I need to make 4 more pages. So my 12 by 12 scrapbook paper, I just took one of the other pages I already cut and just lined it up, like so I could see, I want this part as the page, so I just lined it up and marked it where I wanted to use the paper trimmer. So I made sure I got the piece that I wanted. Okay, paper trimmer. My paper trimmer is a little dull, so I'd like to get a different type, but I'm not sure, what I want, which is why I'm still just using some of these other ones and then having to trim it off like this. Just to get all these little fragments off. Okay. Now just fold it. And that's a page. I also have this coffee dad page. I'm just going to cut in half, and that'll be 2 more pages. And I'm using 15 sheets, so that'll be 30 pages, 60 back and front for the final journal. So I have 3 pages of scrapbook paper and 4 pages of Coffee Dad paper, 4 pages of color copy paper, 2 pages of Coffee Dad color copy paper, and 2 of these cute little like notebook pages that have this cute little bee on it. Right, so I'm just gonna make a single signature out of these. I think this one is gonna be my cover. So I think that'll be the cutest with this behind it. So next thing I do is just kind of, I want to spread out the pages apart from each other. So I'll just put 1 Coffee Dad inside each of the, well, other way around. Coffee inside of those. And then I go from there. probably do, let's see. All right. So I'm going to take that one, insert that, and then take one of the B pages. And I'll take one of these again. And I'll put one of the coffee. Oh, first I'll put this scrapbook paper. And then that one. Sure. And this. And this one. No, not that one. This, and I'll put this one in this way. Okay, and that'll be my center page there, that pretty coffee dyed colored copy paper. That's a mouthful. Okay, let's see, I think I want to put, I want this one next to it. Yeah, I'll put it right here. Okay. So that is all the paper for the book. So, let's see, I want to do a couple stamps on 2 of the pages. I'll just pick one of the scrapbook paper. And I'm gonna put one stamp here and one stamp here, and then it'll be on opposite ends of the book. I'm gonna stamp this one in green. It says "Find Joy in the Ordinary." Use that one. Okay. I'm gonna hold it down for the 5 seconds, or nearabouts. And there it is. Okay. And then I'm going to use, let me see if I can get any more off of the stamp. Okay. Now let's put this away and pull out the other stamp I'm going to use in this journal. Put this pretty rose on the other side here. And I'm gonna do the best I can at just getting the leaves green, leaves and stem. And then I'm going to do the other part yellow. Try to get a yellow rose. Here's the yellow I'm going to use. 5. Let's see how that turned out. Center kind of didn't. I'm gonna lift it up and press it from underneath and see how that does. That's pretty good. Okay, let's set that aside now. Let it dry for a few minutes, and I remembered I was gonna do, where's my other stamp? Right here, okay. So on the other 2 journals, I had done these little hearts, little stamped hearts. I'm gonna do the same thing on these, so I'm gonna use this yellow. See if that shows up at all. I'm getting a little bit of that green that I accidentally mixed in. I mean, I'm doing it on purpose because I think it'll make it show up a little better. And also, the more green I can take out of my yellow pad, the better, because I don't really want that there. I hope my head wasn't in there, but if it was, so be it. Okay. And I believe that's it for the stamping. So I'll set this stuff back in its places. Okay. I'm just going to cut these out. I'll do that in a little bit. Let's get this sewn in now. Okay. I have to move a few things around to get to my board that I use to. This is a scoreboard, but I just used the little edge here to prop up my book for the holes, to make holes. Oh, and here's this little tool that my husband made to stab the holes in for my books. All right, I'm gonna get it centered up. Okay, and then find the center page. There's the yellow copy dad. Somewhere. It's too far. Okay, right here. Let's make sure I have it centered. Near enough centered. And press it down in the edge. I'm not sure how well I could see here, but stab through the middle and one near the edge. And I try to go near the same bit on the other edge. Okay. I want to make sure I've gotten all the way through. Make sure I have it. Yeah, okay, I have it facing upwards. Okay. I'll just take it and kind of give it a twist. Make sure I can see the point coming through. And while I have that one, I'm going to go ahead and use my thread. Well, come on. Use my thread to make sure I don't lose that center hole since I have it right there. Okay. Go ahead and make sure I have all the way through on this one. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I grab my little grabby flower. Okay. And pull that through. Make sure I leave enough for a tail. Okay. Then you go. Gonna go back through the center hole. Now, this when I make sure I have this stabbed all the way through, and now I do. Okay. I'm gonna go right on through. Okay. Then pass under this one. Pull the thread out, make sure I know which way is top. Okay, and then I just tie it off. Make sure I pull it kind of tight. Make sure that's tight. And I tie it off. Give it a couple of those. And that's good. That's got it. Okay, so now is when I need, where did I put those little hearts? Okay, these little hearts cut out. And let's see what time we're at. Oh, we're over time. Okay, well, I will go ahead and stop here and catch back up with you in the last video, which I'll have a flip through of all 3 of these. Yeah, I'm not sure how quickly I'll have these coming out. I was thinking a week at a time, but now I kind of would like to go ahead and move on to other videos. So I'll have to see. So just be on the lookout. Okay, well, thanks for being here with me, and I hope you're having a good time with this start to finish journal series that I'm doing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.